This is my review of Xtransbots, not Megatron, Apollyon. It is a big box. I just received it today. And forgive me, since this is my first review, this is my first also third-party figure. So I decided to have it here for everybody to see. And as I'm opening the box, nice heavy box. I'm sure everybody has seen. I know my area here is not too big, but everybody's seen the box art. Just received it this morning from bigbagtoys.com. Fast shipping as soon as my payment cleared. Here we go. MX-1 liter Apollyon from Xtransbots Master Series. Big shot of the cover art. And opening the box, I see that they have it backwards. I figure to open the box and put the orange cork for US buyers. Unfortunately, I was not as fortunate with this guy. When I bought my MP5, I forgot who I got it from, but I got it without a cork. I'm assuming this is the box has some stickers on top. I can see already that shoulder may be a problem. Not sure. Here's you can see the scope, the rifle barrel, the ball and chain, key to Vector Sigma, the other chart here for the asteroid or rust that he had in one of the episodes. And in a few seconds I'll bring it out of the box and see how great this figure is. And here are the contents of the box. You have screwdriver, get that focus, and set of ball joints for the shoulders. get this out. So far, I'm impressed with the figure. It's not as bad as I would have thought. They did fix a few things that from the test shots where the arms were shaven off. The problem with the hip seems to have been maybe resolved. I'm not too sure. I gotta take a look at it. You have this here that came in the pack. You have a screwdriver and two ball joints, one here for the shoulder, and I'm guessing this is going inside of the arm. I can tell you right now that the shoulder that came with the figure itself, with the mounted cannon, is not really strong. Here, he's got the cannon, and I'm not going to go into a big review, but I'm going to show what they changed. This is straight off the package, straight off the box. Okay, I didn't do anything to it at all. However, they seem to have shaved this portion right here, where before you couldn't do this with the figure, and now you can. Now, no stress marks. I saw a lot of videos that have a lot of stress mark because everybody kept on pushing or pulling down this and went this way and forced this gray part to have a stress mark. I am not gonna go that far, but so far I did not have to remove this here or loosen it up. It seems to have the desired effect that he's got his rotation. I'm gonna take the cannon off the hand just so you guys can see it. Now the arm, which is, I'm expecting it to pop off at any minute, but I'm trying not to. Here is the, oh, there it goes. And I was not even trying. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try to do this on camera to replace this here and see if the replacement of the arm does help, which is, I'm pretty sure, what everybody wants. Now you see, after they shaved that part right here, there used to be a tab here that I'm pretty sure connected this part to the gun in arm here to hold it, to keep it together, I guess, seamlessly. But once that is cut, they had to do this in order for the elbow to go and rotate, as far as I can tell. Now I see that this square piece has to be all the way down to clear. I've seen a lot of people that did not have that clearance. There's a space on the bottom. As far as I could tell, I did not have to again loosen up this screw like a lot of people. Well, one of the solutions were, as far as I can tell. Now, here is the full elbow joint, and that's, I believe that's everything it has. So if you want it solid, you leave it like that, but there's nothing else coming out of that part. That's pretty much it. So you have the arm just like that. Fingers are wickedly articulated. You can even see a Decepticon logo that you can actually put in his hands with the emblem. I noticed it before, but it's actually an overlap, not an indentation in the plastic. It's an overlap that you can actually put a sticker with a Decepticon symbol in it. Pretty cool. Awesomeness. I can see a lot of shaving coming off the red plastic right here. And my hands and my fingers just fell a little bit. I'm doing mostly a review on what a lot of people were complaining or noticing. Let's just say noticing, because I noticed it too. The hand joint, this is really small, but it does have a range of motion. But just be real careful, because as you can tell, that is a very small ball joint there. You got the indentation there for the gun of betrayal, indeed. And for all those who doubted this figure so far, I'm not against anybody who is picky. I am picky myself. But so far, other than the elbow, which I'm gonna fix, I'm gonna try to fix, this should be an easy deal. So give me just a minute and I'll see if we get any difference with the ball joint here and the elbow. And back to the video. I apologize for the cut in between scenes, but I just want to make sure that I get this right as I go along. The two screws that you're replacing are this here, not this one, these two. And as you can tell, I already had them loosened up. They're very tight in there. So and all you gotta do is pull from this plastic right here, and the ball joint would come off quite easy. Now this is the one I'm replacing on the cannon arm, and I'm gonna put it right here. And as you could see on the beginning of the video, that one did not work so well. I'm gonna compare the one I'm replacing. This is the new one, and it's a lot more fuller than the one I'm replacing. The one I'm replacing has half a cut, if you can tell, half a cut. and this one is fuller, rounder. It's a different ball joint completely. So as you can tell, this is what came with the figure. So you can see. Okay, and compared to the one that came for the replacement, this is what comes to replace that. I'm guessing there's not gonna be too much of a difference. Oops, just dropped it. Between how to put that one on the arm. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see if it fits. It shouldn't. Now this is me not going online and checking for any instructions, because they did not put any instructions as to how to replace this thing. And snugly fits right in compared to what it originally had. It looks like it's more fuller, so pardon my grammar. Let's replace this here. And be very careful, because you can easily strip these and then you be stuck, maybe contacting Xtransbot. But be real careful, because they can strip easy. I could feel it as I was taking it out, that if I don't put pressure as I go along, these guys will strip very, very easy. Okay, just gonna put pressure enough. This one specifically, because this one here did not let me know, at least by feel, if it was out or not. And you can't take a look inside, like seeing this one here. You can't take a look and see if you're stripping. See? The joint, the screw or not. It's still somewhat loose. Okay, now to test And for right now, I'm just gonna replace the one socket here. And let's see if it goes in. Wow. You sure wanted it tight for it not to move, alright. Okay. It went in. And you know what? Nothing. If anything, it's even worse. Well, actually, no. Hold on. My apologies. You have to. It's not worse. I apologize. I apologize for that. It's not in the socket as it should be. Okay. Now it is. Really? It does not appear to stay. Let's see, what am I doing wrong? Or what did I do wrong? And I think I know what I did wrong. There is, and I think this may go in there, but I don't, no, this doesn't go in there. Looks like any attempt to move and put the the arm back in is not holding. It's holding on the sides, but it is so tight that it is moving the actual socket. Let's see. I'll try this again, but I don't want to break the figure. I'll try it again. Be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, I am actually back, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a very scary attempt to replace that. What it does is the part, it gives an additional section here to hold the elbow or the arm in place. Only problem with this is that the ball is so tight in it that you have to hold here and here, and be careful with that arm right there to go back and forth. The arm, as you can see, is tight, very tight. Very tight. And so tight that when it went in, I thought I almost broke it. but is not coming off. Ooh, pardon me. It's not coming off at all. From that elbow socket. I'm tempted not to do the same with the other arm, but I'll give it a shot. Because so far this arm, compared to the other one, see, it just goes down. That's with the original one. And with this one here, you have 1 and then 2. 1, 2, 1. Well, you got a little leeway here because it moves. The actual, I thought it wasn't supposed to move, but the actual socket moves inside the arm. And it gets 1 space here and 1 space here. But again, I'm pretty sure that as I rotate the arm longer, it'll loosen up some. But for those who complained, oh, it just came off. Well, no, it didn't come off, but from the ball itself here, it came off the actual joint right here. So let's put it back. So you have to be careful now. After you put in the new socket, you have to hold this very tight. To put it in place. But for those who said that they wanted a tighter joint, especially for the cannon, is right there. The only problem is that you're gonna have to either put some grease on the joint, on the ball joint, or something to loosen. Maybe some grease. Not sure. I wouldn't put anything in there, but I just want to make sure that that part does not come off him again. And it doesn't. Once it's there, it's pretty sweet. But like I said, you gotta worry about moving the joint up and down, but it's there compared to this one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like it is, because I'm not, with the soft friction on this one is pretty decent. But if you want to make sure, oops, pardon me, set's falling apart. It is very, very sturdy as far as I can tell. And so far I have not had any issues with here. And just so you can see, And this is because it's an actual notch that they added with the ball joint. And I'll show you the piece. This basically rotates now. Notch, notch, notch on it. And I just figured out what this is. This is the adapter for the gun silencer base. In other videos, it would actually break. So I guess you put that on top and it won't break anymore. I'll make a decision as to putting a ball joint here, but so far don't think I need to. The other thing that I don't think they addressed was this right here. It stays. They didn't do anything to it, so it didn't bug me too much on it. This part right here, they should have changed this type of plastic to a harder plastic, because I saw a lot of videos where this little tab here on the black was either busted or bent. But I believe this is the first time I see that they have two pieces of metal. You open this up, and let's see. You have that there. Megatron doing a kick. But you can have him do a kickstand. I'm trying to see if I can